If you've been stuck at the same tennis level for far too long, then I want to help you with that in this video, because the chances are you're struggling with a lot of the things that I used to struggle with, because I was stuck at the same tennis level for around 17 years. And I say that as someone who was working as a tennis coach at the time. And although I was a tennis coach, I knew what I was supposed to do. I practiced really hard. I worked with different coaches. I just wasn't able to get past a certain point. Now for me, my problem was always my timing. I had a tendency to hit the ball late. I knew exactly what I was doing wrong, but I wasn't able to fix it. And the reason I couldn't fix it was because I had slight issues with my visual system, and it meant that I couldn't accurately read the flight of the ball, and that prevented me from being able to make the adjustments and start my swing at the right time when I was dealing with different types of shot. I also had issues with my coordination that meant I couldn't adjust my swing speed and swing path, which again created difficulties with my timing, and that's why I was constantly hitting the ball late. And between those issues, it really prevented me from developing any real weapons. So I just kind of relied on consistency, I relied on fitness. I was like a low-level 5.0 player, so I wasn't a bad player, but I wasn't as good as I wanted to be, and I wasn't able to kind of compete with better 5.0 players until I worked on improving my vision and improving my coordination. So if you've been stuck at the same tennis level for too long, it tells you that you're being limited by your skill. That's why you can't do the things that you can't do on court, because it's highly likely that you know exactly what you're doing wrong. You've probably watched thousands of videos online. If you prepare late, you already know that you need to prepare early, but there's something preventing you from doing it. If you're like me and you hit the ball late, you know that you need to hit the ball earlier, but it's not that easy. Something's preventing you from doing it. So if you really want to break through and get past the point that you're at now, you have to fix the underlying thing that's preventing you from doing it. And regardless of what level you are, it's relative. Like I said, I was a low level 5.0. So if you're a 4.5 or a 4.0 or a 3.5 player, there are going to be limitations within your visual system and your coordination systems, and those things are preventing you from doing what you're trying to do on court. The good news though is that you can actually change that stuff using brain-based training. That's exactly what I did to be able to kind of get past the point that I was at, and that's what I help other tennis players to do. And I want to teach you how to do it for free. So I'm holding a free 5-day live workshop. It's called the NEURO Tennis Challenge. I'm going to be taking you through brain-based training to improve your vision, to improve your balance, to improve your coordination, to make you a more skillful tennis player. So if you would like to learn how to use brain-based training to improve your skill so you can play higher level tennis, I'll place a link in the description. Click on that link, it'll take you over to a different page. You can learn more about it in terms of the times and things like that, and register for it. Okay, that's all I've got for you in this video. If you want to become a better player, you know that doing more of the same isn't suddenly going to give you a different result. That's not the way it works. You need to look at things differently, and brain-based training is a different way to do things, and I promise if you work at it, it can make a massive difference. And I want to show you how to do that for free. So go ahead, click the link in the description, and I look forward to seeing you on the workshop.